Hello out there, Golden Sea World. Gonna make a stream here that may or may not see the light of day. Um, See how I play. I'm just bored, and I figured, why not? Seems like all the kids are doing it. What am I doing? I'm already fucking up. No, golf. Here we go. Contest. I have my headphones on because I want to listen to music, and my wife's sleeping, so I can barely hear myself talk. No, looks like my levels are pretty good. I can't hear myself in headphones. I already lost my train of thought. I think everything's gonna be good here. Anyway, it's the morning of the 28th of December. Happy belated Christmas and Festivus and all of that. So, well, for people that might be tuning in, just our beginner level or mid level courses, players that maybe want to maybe show you some things about 3 weeks before the new tees come out. I'm already looking forward to the new tees. As far as ball choices, I always play stouts on this course. I can't see the advantage of Cosmos except for hole 13 sometimes sets up where it's not really doable for stouts, or the only doable thing is to get it kind of close to well, you can get it across the water. We'll cover that when we get to it. And then you end up with a chip, which is not the easiest in the world. Hope Santa and Krampus and the Festivus person brought good stuff to all of you. Alright, what do we got? So I'll play the cycle, see how it goes. I missed Dallas. I was really bummed about that because I was playing a lot. I've still been playing a lot, but I felt really good, especially with where that cut line ended up being. I mean, what was it, 131? I was playing a lot of cycles warming up for that, and I would say 95% of the time I was shooting above 131 for the cycle. Doesn't mean I would have that particular day, but my wife ended up having to have hip surgery the Monday before. It wasn't an emergency, it was just, she knew it was a long time coming, but it just happened to get scheduled in. So anyway, stayed home, took care of her, which is all good. It wasn't emergency. She didn't like fall and break her hip. It was just degenerative, and eventually got to bone on bone, and she was in a lot of pain, especially for such a young age. She's only 43, but it was a long time coming. She knew it was going to happen someday. So she's doing better. There's no pain in her hip. She's just a little still sore walking around, just from the surgery itself. But she's off the walker, off the cane, getting around good. Every day's a little better.
Very good.
And you can bet your ass that while I'm sitting here talking, I will hit some bone-ass shots. It is not my strong point of focusing on one thing. Doing something else at the same time. I can do both of them at about 70% ability. Here, I should probably be just going straight over it. I've hit that a couple of times, and I'm just gun shy, and so I always play it like this. Even with the high T, like once I guess it was just the perfect setup of being too close. Hit like a 5-wood, it just went right into the, and did it once, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm never doing that again. But I did enjoy watching the Dallas tournament. Looks like a cool place, and I will fully plan on being there next year, that's for sure. On this hole, I always go here. I always play with Woody, and for the longest time he was going up on the up top on the island, up. I used the marker to point, up here. But it's out of the rough, and I didn't like it. And I was like, and he watched me do this for a while, and eventually now he goes down here every time too. But I would much rather be hitting off of the fairway. I'll take that shot all day long. For those curious about the Daddy Like Talking Golden Tee podcast, it will be resuming here after the new year. Just had a lot of stuff going on in this summer and this fall. I had a couple of people I was trying to get lined up to be on, and it just didn't work out. And then I just hadn't talked to someone else as a backup. So I think what I'm going to do this next time around, because it's a lot more time consuming than what if people think, if you've never ventured into anything like that. Just getting the whole thing coordinated and set up, and then, because it ends up being about 3 hours of online time together from when we get set up and everything, and then talk, and I edit a lot of it out, trim it down to, an hour and a half, 2 hours, it's I gotta turn this music down because I can't. It's like I can't even think. It's like someone's in my head. Speaking of that, I'll tell you about a thing I learned on Joe Rogan that was pretty cool. But anyway, it's a little bit. Then all the editing takes a long time, and it's like, it's like a project, and it's, I got other stuff going on in my life, so I can't just like sit down and bust it out. So I think what I'm gonna do this time is, instead of recording one and then waiting 2-3 months and then getting another one set up, I'm going to. This is the plan. Here on this one, by the way, I was trying to get. I was trying to get up in the dirt so that you can get because it's rough. The dirt plays like rough. I rarely get screwed by those rocks. When it lands in the rocks, you can usually just hit it right out. I have gotten screwed in those bushes before. So anyway. Oh, this guy's good. That's a good shot. So I'm going to hopefully get like 3 people lined up, record 3 of them all in the space of a week or 2. And once I get all of them recorded, then I'll sit down, then I'll just have them there. So then I'll edit one, release it, and then when it's time a month later, or however long I want to go, 2 weeks, whatever, then I can just edit the next one and then release that one and then the next one. So there's not such a big long gap. Because I have a lot of fun doing it. Obviously this is not a money-making project. In fact, it cost me money. But, whoa, this one's playing lengthy. Okay, this is a rare setup for this. This would be good for Cosmos. I cannot even come close to clearing this thing. So even if I get on the green, I'm going to have a long putt. The question is, do I want to hit a 7 degree? I think I do, because this, I could see this. I don't know if the 7 degree is going to skip through there after it. Man, this is a long way. I don't think that's going to get there. I'm going to hit a 7 degree. We're going to see what the fuck happens. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. A long putt, but, I couldn't really hope for more than that. I'm very pleased with that eagle. Oh, I was watching Joe Rogan, and it was one, I think it was recorded a while ago, maybe, I don't know how long ago, maybe even a year, but I stumbled upon, it hit up on my feed with that, I can't remember the guy's actual name, but Mr. Beast, and fucking interesting, man, that dude, that kid's a character. He's such a dork. And good on him. He's made so much money. Worldwide, he's got like over 200 million subscribers. This guy's fucking... that's all he did when he was younger. He just wanted to be a YouTuber. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. He's a little tough to listen to because he's so nerdy. But, and he's so, like, he invests, like, all of his money. That guy makes so much money, and he takes out loans still. Joe's like, you take out loans? And he's like, I have to. I mean, he's just building studios. He basically he lives pretty modestly, and he gives a lot of money to charity, and most of his money he makes, he turns around and puts it back into the channel. It just grows it. It's amazing. So anyway, when he first got on there, when the podcast first started, he was like, oh, these headphones are freaking me out. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, you're a YouTuber. He was like, yeah, but I don't use headphones. And he's like, or if I do, I can't hear my own voice. He was like, it's weird to hear my own voice. I'm just not used to it. And then, so Joe explained one of the reasons of why podcasters wear headphones. And, I have my channel. I know why I use it and ask my guests to use it, so that you don't get feedback. Because you're going to have the sound. Otherwise, you would have the sound. The only way that my guests would be able to hear me would be to have their computer or laptop or phone or whatever they're recording on turned up, and then that would go through the mic, whether it was the mic on their device or a standalone mic, and then you get feedback, and that's no good. But Joe said that is not the main... Well, he didn't touch on that aspect. He said that the main reason is that both speakers' voices are coming out at the same volume at the same time. He's like, otherwise, if you don't, you hear your own voice louder than if it's just coming off of your, whatever monitor you're using, whether it's the speakers on your laptop or whatever. And when that happens, when you talk, you're hearing your own voice, and so you're there are times when you're going to be speaking over top of each other. And he goes, and when people talk over each other, he goes, it's a horrible experience for the viewer. He's like, it's a huge turnoff, and it's not professional. And he goes, and especially if you have three people in this 3 or more, he goes, then it happens all the time. And he goes, but when you have headphones on and all the voices are coming in equally, he was like, everyone is aware of it. And so when someone starts speaking, like, you just instinctively just shut up and let them speak, because otherwise if all voices are going at the same time, at the same volume, it's uncomfortable for you just like it would be for the viewer. I was like, oh, that's really fucking, that's pretty smart. Oh, and this hole, I always go here. I know some people go up on the pyramid thing. I used to, and then I realized, so this is the only problem is when it's back left, but it's not a problem. You just put a little bend on it, and the 3-wood will almost clear that corner. But I just bend it a little. You usually always put bite and hit it hard. And it just, it's I'm not saying it's always that close, but it's always, I mean, I'm 98.7% eagle on that. I feel like it's even higher, but I'm sure I've screwed it up at some point. There's been a couple times where I've overcooked it, been in the rough, and then missed the chip. Okay, here's that hole. But 346, this isn't bad. It ain't great. This hole, the distances don't add up for me, because I'm pretty knowledgeable about my distance, what my carry distance. In any other perfect world, a high tee 10.5, this would be borderline okay. Okay, 346, it would, that's no good. But like sometimes when it says like 325, and if I don't know, whatever club that my brain says this should carry, it doesn't. It always seems to play longer in this hole, and I can't figure out why that is. Because it's not uphill. I don't know. But so in this, like this setup, I just, like, I want that to work, but I'm going to do this. I just want to make sure I get over the water. And hopefully this will be the right, just the angle. Oh, that's it. I was hoping for, well, I was hoping it would go in, actually. Alright. This is my least, with these tees, this is my least favorite course of the new ones. I find it very boring, except for that hole, which when it's set up bad, it's not really boring, it's just infuriating. And then the last 3 holes are challenging. The last 3 holes are, they're fun, but you just gotta go through all those boring ones to get there, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't know, it's just my least favorite. There's some courses that are boring or no, not boring, that are easy to play, that I still enjoy playing. Like Akoma. That's a relatively straightforward, easy course. But it can catch up with you, tricky. But either way, I enjoy playing it. Like, I have fun. I don't have fun playing this one, except the last 3 holes. It's just, and I can't put my finger on it why that is. Now, hopefully when the new tees come out, all of that will change. Bahama last year was like that. In the beginning, like, it was fun. Then it was, like, super boring. And then it became, like, the most fun course, like, in the last set of tees, for me. Wanted to hit a 5, but I didn't want to risk it. That. I know I'm speaking a lot of very obvious things, but to most 99% of the people that can be watching this, but you never know. There's gonna be some people that tune in that will be like, oh, I'm learning stuff. All the people I know on a first name basis, they're not learning shit from me, that's for sure. Yeah, you learn what not to do. And this one, this is like a good setup. I'm gonna jinx the fuck out of myself because I still need to hit it straight. Oh, you're kidding me. I can't believe that didn't get up. Can't believe it. I think what happened was I think it didn't hit the fairway before. I think it must have hit the hill. It's one of the two. I don't remember which it is it has to do to make sure it ramps up. I guess I should have high-teed that. Oh well. Oh well. It's a bummer, man. But it's upsetting because that crushes the chances of a 29. Boy, that hole with a crosswind, some guys are just automatic at it. I'm not. I tried it though. I used to not try it. Like, I found that there's really no sense in laying up because if I miss it, I'm usually playing the 7 degree. If I miss it, it's going to miss before it gets to the ramp, so it just hits that thing and bounces back. I still get birdie anyway. It's very rare that with the 7 degree that I'm going to land the strip and then go in the water. It's kind of rare. I don't know. This is a dream setup, he says as he calmly places it in the water. Okay, so that's 5. There's 2 different ways to play that. I could play that. High tee. Yeah, I think that's the best. Normally I play low tee on this hole, but this looks like a good high tee. Uh-oh. Stop. I put it in the water. I'm an asshole. That is so bad. So bad. Do I do it? This is usually my go-to club for any chip. Anytime I can, I usually use a 7 degree. Ah. That was a good putt, I will say. This hole I used to have dialed in. It's giving me fits recently. When it's up top like that, how often I end up down below. It's infuriating. I think this is going to be a high tee. Ooh, I almost hit the pin. That would have been a shame. $26 for a bunch of stupid mistakes, but yeah, well, just go in order. Alaska is my favorite course to play. It's not my best, but it's my favorite in that I enjoy it. It's challenging, but yet not aggravatingly hard. There's some courses that they've made that are tough that are just frustrating, like Royal Cove. Courses, there's something about that course. I just don't have fun. I mean, I suck at it. Also, when that course was out, I wasn't nearly the level of player I am now, and now I don't have a reason to play it enough. I don't play a lot of the old courses unless I get on an invite, and I play so bad because I don't know the courses. Definitely the disadvantage, but anyway. This is a challenging course that I enjoy playing. We'll see how much I enjoy it after this round. Gosh. I want to play full to get back distance, but that's not going to do it. I don't like to. like a quick chip from here. I don't like this either. I'm just gonna play put it on the green. Another course I play stouts on. I know that I'm giving up hole 12. Hole coming up here when it's not set up good 3 makes it really tough for stouts, and hole 5 can be really tough. But aside from those, I think you're at a big advantage by having stouts, in my opinion. I forgot to hit it. 127. Alright, so yeah, this one sets up. Yeah, long and strong. I have seen people try to land that strip. I have not. I haven't tried that much, but I haven't had success. And when I have landed it, I've been too close to the bushes. I don't like it. This might be okay, laying back here. I've also found, like, if there's 0 chance that I gonna get there from that way down there, sometimes I lay up like kind of where the marker is right here, and a little bit to the right of it, with the idea that I'm a really long way, but you can't see the marker, that I can get. It puts me more in line of that narrow strip, so that I'm not in the wet grass or the deep rough. And you just kind of shoot it up that channel, which is much harder to do from over here. But with this wind, though, I might be able to get home. Let's see what happens. It's just such a hit or miss of how close you are. Too close to these weeds. Okay, that one weed sticks up right there. Oh, this is a good wind, though. Oh, this is a really good wind. Oh, that one weed is... God, it's going to be close whether it hits it. If I had put this a little closer, I could have hit a 10-5 and been perfect. Phew, this is going to be fucking close. Is that one weed sticking up? Go! You fucker! Oh, man. I wish I was straight uphill. I would shush this in. But it's not, so I won't. It's close. It might still work. 150, 165. This might work. Oh, baby. Daddy like. Came in just hot enough to take out that curve. 4 hybrid. Alright, and then this hole. Give me good. 332, that's manageable. This is, this should get, my 70 should get home here. It's right on that cusp, whether it's far enough, but I think we're good. Just pinch it on the left. Not too far left. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. I can't believe it would. I never would have guessed that would have gone long. Ever. Really wouldn't have. Oh, Jesus. You're rough. That's upsetting. Ah, fucker. Man, I can't believe it. I get that. Oh. How's everyone doing on the tour? At first I wasn't sure if I was like when they announced that how they were doing the Worlds qualifying. I wasn't really all that stoked on it, but now I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Enjoy it. And the fact that they opened the spots, they made more commercial spots. It was like, okay, if I don't come in either the top 15 in home or top 50 in commercial, minus the people that have already had spots, to qualify, like, if I can't do that, I don't deserve to be at Worlds anyway. Alright. And originally I was like, there's too many monsters playing at home, but I think a lot of those guys are chasing the commercial, and if I keep on pace, I'll get one through the home spot. But I played both of them. This is no good. I don't like this at all. This 4 wood, I don't think will get over the trees. Tends to, well, I might. Yeah, the right side of those trees. I guess it will. I just can't go over the big tree. This actually isn't bad. Because I don't like any other option. Oh. Ugh. This isn't highest percentage putt for me. I'm not going to chip that motherfucker. Get in. Oh, baby! Wow. That was. I'm gonna forget that I'm recording, and I'm gonna sing very poorly every once in a while, or mumble. That's me singing. I do like singing though. Like karaoke. I like just doing it this way. So. Go in. That was hard to miss on that side and not go in the fringe. I don't think I've done that before. Yeah, this is one I'm giving up. But Cosmos not there today. Not that I know of. I don't know. I just, when these courses first came out, I just was dabbling with Cosmos. I couldn't figure out that shot. And then I was just splashing so many balls in the water. I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to Stouts. I accept my limitations. $140? This is a hole that me personally, Woody and I tend to play this differently. Oh man, this is a weird setup for me. I always pick the club that I can max hit it. He'll pick a club where he wants to hit it 130. And when I try to do that, it doesn't work for me. So I do not like that wind. But I rarely go this way. I'm always scared of these trees, and I can't move any more left. Fuck that. Okay. So normally I'd be hitting a 3-wood here, but I don't know if that's gonna get there. It should. Max it out through. The map says it's right, as long as I. Curve this a lot. There we go. See, I'd rather max it out at 143 than try to finesse it at 10.5 and 3, 1.5, left 2. Daddy like, that was not the easiest to set up. When I was talking about Daddy Like podcast, vodcast technically, I don't like to mention who. I don't mention who's going to be on it. I've talked to some people in the past that, because if I say blah blah blah, and then invariably they'll end up not being able to do it, or don't want to. I don't know. Well, they don't really say they don't want to, so I don't. If I had someone committed already, but I haven't reached out to them recently. I figured I'd wait until after the new year. But I've got 3 in mind that I'm gonna ask, and then some, and then if they can't do it, some others. And I don't do it. There's no personal preference or anything. It's just kind of a lot of people have approached me over time and said, "Hey, man, I love your podcast and I'd love to be on it if you want to have me." And try to find people that it's kind of a guessing game. There are some people are good for the camera and some just aren't, and it's to no fault of their own. And so try to find people that, and sometimes you don't know until you record it. Luckily, knock on wood, all of my guests have been fantastic on camera. Very personable, funny. You know, they don't clam. You know, some people tend to clam up and tense and don't like kind of carry their own conversation. Like, it's been very easy for me to just kind of feed them a topic and then they just expand and go. That's what you're looking for, instead of just giving a very short answer and then just sitting there waiting for another question. That's what the people want to see. God, I want to hit backspin, but I also don't want to fuck up, so I'm not going to. I didn't hit backspin. That would have been fucking atrocious. Although I would have hit it harder, but it's a sucker pin. No reason. I love this hole. This is well designed. Now, when I say I loved it, that doesn't mean I'm like guaranteed eagle. When it first came out, I was horrible. I was like 1 out of every 15 tries was I sticking the green, and now I've kind of gotten it more dialed in with the distances and stuff. This would be such a bitch with Cosmos. God. I don't know. All right. Come on, Woodson. No, not enough. Shit. Don't you like this? How I stated the obvious? Not enough. I pushed it out way too much. This shot is a son of a bitch. It's such a fucking guessing game for me. But I do what I can. Woody loves it when I do that, and then I just hit a shot like that and it goes in. He's like, what the fuck? It always happens like when we're tied. I like sending him into a swivet. Just another hole. Man, with the big tailwind, Cosmos is so tough. What are we at? 23, 24, 25, 26. Could if I don't fuck this up. On this hole, in this position, I don't go for that. I try to go up in the middle of the green and putt down. I don't feel confident enough to fire at that pin. This is and look, I was playing. It still got pin high. That's crazy. If I fired at the pin, that would. If I'd gotten more aggressive, I would have been so in the water. All right. Oh, this one you just gotta figure out. Just the distance has changed so much. Whether you're playing a complete full, and obviously how you're not. But I used to come up short in the water so many times. I was dumbfounded, and then I've kind of figured it out. My only chance is medium too, but I think I'll still hit the... I might be able to get there with this. God. The safe way is to play this club, but I know I won't be on the green. I don't think that'll get there. This medium 4 will get there, but I think it's gonna not come around and hit the tree. Fuck, this is pretty tough. Alright. Kind of bailing out here a little bit. Oh, is my on? I can't believe... I did not think that was gonna work. I cannot believe I'm on the green. For sure I'd be back there. Alright, make it count. Let's do some magic here. Nope. Yep. Oh, baby! Daddy like it. Nope. Yep. What was that stupid song? Nope. Yep. Nope. It was like a hip-hopper song from like 10 years ago. It was so stupid. It's funny, though. It's a big hit. Alright. Guess I do want to play again. I would say that Hawkeye is probably the one currently that I probably shoot clean on highest percentage of time. Not that it's necessarily a high percentage, but just a higher percentage than the others. You would think it would be a coma, but it's amazing how many times I screw up at least one hole. And that's not including hole 1, because you're chipping it. So I can come with 30. You know, I mean 31 with Cosmos, but you're still chipping in, so that's not technically GT par. I placed outs on this, and I know there's a couple holes that has the potential. It's not like I'm giving up a hole I could drive. You just getting chipping range, but I don't know. I do know that I placed outs. Know that. So where'd I go? 26, 26? Alright. This is 90. Oh, a little roll action. I'm so glad I don't live in Arizona. A non-prize play state. That is mind-boggling to me that they have gotten around those rules, or that they haven't changed the rest of it. I'm sure people have been fighting for it or doing something. Thank you very much. This is, of course, also that hole 18 for the first month. I just could not figure it out. And now I've gotten fairly confident at it regardless of the wind. I just played enough. I know this next comment's beating a dead horse, but I don't know who beats dead horses. That's a fucking terrible thing to do. I already lost my train of thought. Shit. It'll come back to me.
Golfer 1 is on the tee.
Sit. Oh no. That makes things considerably more difficult. Fuck. This is no good. There. Sit.
That's gonna sail over everything.
That's almost another quick chip with that wind. I mean, shush. I kind of like it. Kind of like it a lot. So 125. Fuck. Oh, man. I cannot believe I sent that drive wrong. It's been a long time since I've done that. Oh well. Aren't you glad you tuned in to watch that? I can't believe I forgot what I was going to say. This is a hole that you could... You know, Cosmos, you can get it up closer. But I used to play Cosmos on this, and I very rarely made that quick chip. It's tough because it's uphill, and it seems to... You're hitting the either hitting the rough, or if you hit it on the fly and you miss it, you're usually chipping back. But this is a pretty fucking good win even for these balls. I don't do this very often. I just put it in the fairway. I mean, what good is this doing me? Like, I'll quick chip this from this far away. If I do, it'd be such a crapshoot whether that goes in. Who knows what's going to happen when it hits that hill. Fuck. Oh, and I don't have a... Yes, I do. It would. 9, 10, 7. No. I'm playing this like I would play a qualifier, and it wouldn't be worth the risk there. At least with this, I know that I'm going to be almost in the hole. Instead, no.
Ready to tee off. It's golf for one.
And she starts to cry.
All right, that works. Golfer with a look at eagle. In the bottom of the hole. Golfer one is on the tee.
That's pretty. Go in. Oh,
That'll work. Golfer.
that was lazy on my part, moving that thing around. I usually adjust because of the wind, and have my set number of boxes and take a guess there.
Between the blocks, it's golfer one.
That was complete feel and instinct, and almost guessed right. This is a hole when they first came out. I used to always play a high tee, and I switched to a low tee. And then when I go back to high tee now, I'm not good at it. So
Not bad.
I'm just more comfortable with that shot now. So, but I don't know. I wouldn't say that one's any more successful than the other. Woody and I are the same percentage of eagle, and he almost always plays a high tee, and we're both very high percentage.
On the tee, it's golfer one. That's right in the fairway.
This one could be tricky sometimes for stouts. But, like Woody and I talk about it, like sometimes he'll be far back and he'll be like, oh, I'm screwed. And I'm like, no, you're not, because you got, the stout's not going to go as far, but it's going to cut through the wind, so it's not penalizing you as much, you know. So, this is actually set up good, I think. Just max it out. There was no way I could hit that too hard. There's no way I couldn't have flown that green if I'd wanted to. The only risk I had there was hitting the pin on fine. It bugs me. I can't think of what I was gonna say. I hate it when I do that.
Golfer one is ready to go. Fairway, free and clear, Jim.
Mm-hmm. Go in. Baby! Back on par. Man, this course, I will never forget that finals of Dallas, watching Teo and Luna. Sorry, Haas. And Haas had like 4 hole outs in the first 8 holes or something ridiculous. And then this hole, he like holes out. And then he tells Luna exactly what to do. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't like this. It was like I think they played a full into it or something. And then he was moving it, and Haas was like, no, 2 more boxes, da-da-da. And then he matched it. It's awesome. Very entertaining. If you have not seen it, skip towards the end of that feed. Well, it's not the end, because I think the other bracket had to finish after it. But anyway, yeah, the finals, it was very high level, entertaining, mind-blowing shit. Do I want to put low T here? Do I want... I definitely want roll. This might come up a little short. I'm going to find out. Get up. Oh, I won't even call it. Oh, what am I saying? Get off your knees, son. Your prayers won't be answered here. Alright.
Lining it up. It's golfer one.
This whole... I know everyone goes in this shit. I honestly don't see the advantage of it. But I do it so rarely. I do it sometimes. I don't do it when the pin is there. But is it probably like rough? I don't know. I've just come up short out of there, like it accidentally curved it. I just think this is easier. I don't know. I know this looks weird, the 7 degree with roll. Watch what happens. It'll roll, and like as soon as it hits that hill, it just comes to a stop, like it's got brakes on it. It's weird. Watch this. Look at that. That's crazy. It does that every time, unless it was lining me up with this, putting the 7 here is the landing mark. Then you can't do it. Then it goes like down in the water. But I don't know. I just think that this is the smarter play here. I don't know. No matter where the pin is, from right there, I can get there. No matter what the wind is, where the pin is, I can get there from the fairway. I don't know. I guess if I went there all the time, I would know the shot, because, I mean, all the pros go there, so what am I going to do, sit there and say that they're wrong? I just don't think it's necessary. maybe they hole out more often. Like, the only time I'm penalized by going my way is if I don't end up in the fairway. Then you can be really fucked if you're like on the rough sometimes. Alright, this hole can be very tricky. Everyone knows that. Be very tricky. Like this would be pretty rough look with Cosmos. It's a rough look. A rough look with these balls. My goal here is to land short of the hole. Therefore, uh-oh. Oh, alright. Boy, I sure hope this goes in. Normally I would hit I hit 7 degree every time I can. Not, but I can't here because of too much rough. I don't know how those guys hit it so hard. Like, Derek Trumley, how hard he hits his click trade. Especially with, like, a wedge there, and he lands at, like, 2 inches before the hole. He's so fucking good at it. It is unbelievable. That's unbelievable. It is such a... And he hits it so damn hard. Like, oh my god, it's a good thing you have a glove on. You just like, snap your bones off. This doesn't look... This looks pretty... harmless. This is a hole. I always go low T. Woody never goes low T. He plays a medium. And we don't seem to have any problems with it anymore. Famous last words. It's amazing the holes, like the first month used to like give me so much problems that now when I'm like, this is so easy. Like, how was I fucking this up so much? Ooh, this is plain lengthy. At least the wind's not royally screwing us. Go ball. Oh, that's long. Alright, it's getting bad actually, I think. So I want to play backspin. Probably. Be safe. Woo-wee! Seventeen's probably sometimes one of the tougher holes on this course. Especially with Cosmos. It was brutal. Okay. 140. safety shot there.
Golfer 1, ready to putt.
All right.
Golfer 1 is about to tee off.
All right. As soon as I see that wind doing that, it means I'm not going this way. I know there's that 10-5 low tee shot where you play like a full cut, then hit it kind of to 2 with low tee backspin. But I don't like where the pin is for that. I don't know. I haven't played that shot a lot. I play it when I feel like that this shot is not there, but I feel like it's here. It's a good distance. Five wood, I think. It's gonna be close. Yeah, that's what my brain says. Daddy like.
On the green. Golfer 1, trying to sink this and move on.
All right. Prognosticator 26, 26, 28. Now, I feel like that this Acoma is the one that it's really a toss-up. People, you know, good players that are playing Stouts versus Cosmos. I play Cosmos on it. Strictly for hole 1.
What a beautiful day for golf. I'm looking forward to
You know, because you're so far away. It makes with Stouts,
in the tower.
and here it's.
Tours 1 and 0.
And I've messed around with Stouts because sometimes I'll screw up some holes because of Cosmos, especially coming down the stretch. And I'm like, I should just play Stouts on there and take my 30, and then hopefully I'll get a hole out somewhere. But the problem is I haven't done it enough, and I'm not used to it, and so I still end up fucking up a bunch of holes. And usually when I'm playing, I'm always playing. I mean, like here, I'm playing for nothing, but like every day, almost every day, 5 days a week, I'm playing with Woody, and you know, we put some cash on every game, so it's not. I don't feel like experimenting, and because of that, and I played so many rounds with Cosmos that I'm very comfortable. Even if I fuck up shots, at least I'm comfortable. I'm not like guessing. You know, I'm confident in my decision whether I don't execute it correctly or not. So I've just stuck with Cosmos. And here, I don't like this pin position. But let's see what happens. I end up too fucking. Go! Fuck. Damn it. Been a long time since I've been there. That is a bummer. That's a real bummer. Oh, God. Oh well. Hope we get a 30. Oh, maybe I get a hole out. Maybe I get a bunch of them, like Haas. Or.
It's golfer
you know, who's been holding out a lot recently that I've seen on the board is Brewer. Good lord, dude. He's just been killing it. He seems to play at the same times. That's something that interests me. I can put, like, every single contest I'm in, I see, like, the same guys. And I don't understand, because sometimes I play after Pool League, and I play at night, and then I get, like, ahead. And then, like, you know, where all of a sudden, by the end of the night, I'm the first one in a tournament. But then I play in the afternoons, and what did I play at the same time? We play at, like, from 1 in the afternoon Mountain to, like, 5 in the afternoon. So, Central would be 2 to 6. And we see the same fucking guys. And then I, like, go to a tournament, you know, go to a Power Events tournament, and I see everyone, and I'm just like, how come I never see any of these players in a tournament on a live board? Like, I don't understand. Like, how do I keep getting into the same 4 guys, but then, like, no other guys, like, you know, the 4 pros, and then, like, no one... I mean, a smattering of guys that play at my level, but, like, there's guys I just never see. I'm like, what time of day are they playing? And how are they not... How am I not catching up to them, or them not catching up to me? I don't understand what... I mean, I know there's not an algorithm. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm sure it could be explained to me, and I'd be like, oh, I didn't think about that. But I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I'm like, when are you guys playing? Like, how am I not seeing your name? Like, I haven't, like, you know, all these... you know, obviously, and there's so many people, and I see them, I'm like, oh, what's up? And then, and then I'll be watching them play, and I'll see their screen name, and I'm like, why haven't I seen that screen name since the last Power Events? I know you're still shooting clean rounds all over the place, so it's not like you didn't, like, take a break from Golden Tee. I don't know. I don't get it. And I know a lot of guys are playing at home, but so do I. And they must not play in contests. I don't know. I usually always play contests. I just like to see leaderboards. I'm a competitive person by nature. I did not move that nearly over enough, obviously. I forgot to... That's more of a stout. So I play Cosmos on this, and then obviously on Gap. Anyone who plays stouts on Gap is a fool. No offense. No offense, Brad Stewart. I also think the Cosmos makes some of these holes much easier. However, Woody plays stouts on this course, and I cannot believe how often he makes hole 1 with stouts. And he's not quick chipping, he's like hitting a wedge in. And he makes it more than half the time. I'm like, well, there goes my Cosmos advantage. But then, like, hole 10, which is coming up pretty soon, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, well, this is gonna fuck him. And I look at the setup, and he just hits it hard, and it just seems to always be on the green for him. I'm like, man. And when I would try with stouts, there were a lot of times when I would end up with a tough chip. But he also always plays stouts, and he knows he's seen every look on that setup, so. I'm looking forward to Worlds, and I'm looking forward to St. Louis. I will be in St. Louis, and the Worlds so at the back at the Palms, and I really like the Palms, and they're moving to a bigger room. I knew about that. When they extended all these extra players, and I don't think they've announced it, but I don't think I'm busting any trade secrets. But during Worlds, during the finals, I was sitting. Who was I sitting next to that was telling me about it? Oh, Paige. And she said that Russ, I don't know if Steve, no, because I think Steve was there, said something like Russ or someone had like taken a tour, like the people from the Palms were like, we have another convention room that's bigger. And I'm completely paraphrasing what's going on, but I just knew there was a bigger space. The Palms wanted IT to see it and say, would this be a good spot? Maybe you could bring more people with you. And IT's like, we would love this. And so, again, but that was in the works the weekend of last year's Worlds. And obviously they didn't want to say anything publicly because nothing was locked down, obviously. I think it was just scouting, pitching on both sides. But I'm really glad it worked out. But I love the food options, as far as there, because they got that food court, so you can eat cheap, and there's decent enough food. They got some nice restaurants if you want to go to those, and the rooms are a little expensive. I stayed at Palms Place, and the first year I was like, oh, this is cool. Those rooms, they're pretty dated, though. It's got a very 80s feel, which is a little weird, because Palms Place was not built in the 80s. But I think I'm going to stay at the actual Palms this year because the rooms look nicer, and it's going to be more expensive, but I'm going to give it a shot. And I'll probably get the because they have the Ivory Tower, and then that's the older one. Just got like the faces on the artwork wall, and then they got the I can't remember what the other tower is. It's more updated. It's more expensive, but not by a lot, but I'll probably stay there. I look at it. Sometimes I just pay for a little bit nicer room. I look at it as, well, I don't drink anymore, so the amount of money that I am saving is just going to go right towards a nicer room. So it's a good trade-off. Back in my drinking days, woo, boy, me and Vegas, we were good pals. And then when I quit drinking, I was like, Vegas is gonna suck. But once I went a couple times, the first time it was weird, but I was there for a pool tournament, so I had something else to do. And now it's been so long. I love it. It's fun. I love it. Have a blast. All right. Let's see. I'm looking forward to the new tees. As fun as these courses are, I'm disappointed that even though I understand that you can't just have tee boxes all over the place, but there just doesn't seem to be a lot of variance on like a lot of them. Some of them do, like Alaska, like Hole 9 on Alaska has like 3 completely different looks. Completely different tee boxes where you're going. It's like it's like brand new holes. Those look like completely different holes, and that's fun. But like in this course, it's just the only thing that's changing are the seasons. Yeah, nothing changing, but the only thing that changes here is the season. What's that movie that from? It's a great movie. Beautiful Girls. Beautiful Girls. Great movie. But yeah, there's just the winds and the pin. And it's just the same look. Ah, whatever. 70.
Golfer one is par. Golfer one is at the tee.
This is a band that I just learned about recently. The 502s. A really good, fun band. They're awesome. Whatever. I'm sure some of you have heard of them. They've got kind of a, I don't know, I wouldn't call it Mumford and Sons. Like upbeat, folky, high energy. Great, very catchy. Great in concert. Very catchy in concert. My sister and my nephew were big fans, and I was back home in Charlotte visiting family. They already had tickets to go see them, and I listened to a couple songs. I was like, yeah, I'll go see them. It's fun. Anyway, they're playing in my headphones right now. The 502s. All right. This is safety. I wanted to hit a 6 hard, but I didn't want to be wrong. Oh, but this is pretty good. Shoot your 5 soft.
Golfer one. Golfer one is lining up.
Sense to me.
That's a fine line. That'll work right up the
Oh, well, like I was saying before, this course, I enjoy, even though it's a pretty straightforward course, I enjoy playing it. I don't ever spin it, or spin for courses and be like, fuck. I'm like, oh, cool. Where Macho, I'm kind of like, eh. All right. Can we just fast forward? Last few holes.
tee. Golfer one with an eagle. Ready to tee it off here is golfer one.
Yeah, this look can be really bad for stouts. Not with this look. This look, it's just a high tee, and with this look with Cosmos, it's medium tee. Oh, well.
Golfer one with a putt for eagle. Putt made it in. Golfer one is ready to go.
I know, like, a lot of people go here, and I don't know if it's only stout players, but Woody does it. But I only go there if the wind is going, the tailwind is going to the green. Now this one, because the Cosmos just gets here, this wind's going to take me towards the green anyway. So I don't like not having much control, because there's not a lot of control coming out of that sand. Like it's shaping the shot. So with Cosmos, I see nothing wrong with doing this. And even if you're way back, kind of in the middle of the fairway, but I don't know. But if the wind was going that way, then yeah, I would probably do it instead of having to fight that side wind, especially when the pin is tucked back up here. Then I just gotta get the distance right on this, which is not always the easiest of. I would say I got that distance pretty right.
Golfer one with the putt.
Out of 18s. See, it always like no one eagled hole one.
Golfer one between the markers.
This hole is one of the tougher for me. I tend to mess this up a lot. A lot of times I try to play safe and go over here and just make a putt. But that's when the pin is more in the middle. I do not like this. But we're going to do our best. Alright, I don't hate it. I hate it if I miss this. So let's not miss it. Let me see. Oh God, what I just missed the chip. Fuck. Huh. That's upsetting. Oops.
Golfer one is on the tee.
That was not well played. Nope. This is just falling apart at the seams.
Golfer one is on the tee.
I'll have to make up for it with a, what do you think, 32 on which would be very impressive, seeing as how my best score on Gap is, I think, a 29. I might have had a 30 once. I'll have to go back and look. That's on the good news about Gap is that I tend not to completely implode. Like a bad round for me is like a 24. But I just don't shoot a lot of great scores.
Close to the can, Peter.
And when I do have a good one going, then I'll just like, I'll water 17 and then I'll hit the rock on 18. It's just like, fuck. Like if I'm on pace to get a 30 until then.
Teed up and ready to hit.
This hole definitely is trickier with Cosmos. Oh, good. That was a good shot.
Catching a marksman here.
I like it a lot.
Golfer one with a chance.
This hole is
Ball on the tee.
probably the
One.
hole on all 5 courses that I play different spots, like wildly different spots depending on the wind. Whether it's over there or here. Depending on wind and pin placement. Okay, let's do this. Don't get behind the bushes. Or the rock, I mean.
That was ugly.
I didn't mean to go all the way down that hill. That was very fortunate. That was not the intended.
Golfer 1 trying
17 can be
between
rougher. That's a good look. Famous last words.
that'll play. Golfer 1 hoping for a birdie here.
Looks like this is right 5, left 5. I was glad I missed by a mile. All right.
Tying it up. It's golfer 1.
This look can be brutal with that same wind going the other way. God, it's fucking awful. I mean, this isn't easy, but at least it's not as risky. It's like you're taking like the worst shot. The worst is to get a birdie. Alright, that's 28 feels awful. Absolutely awful because I gave up those 2 strokes. But I'm still on the cut line. Assuming that 131. 26, 26, 28, 28. What does that put me in? 2, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 33. So a 25 would put me at 133.
Please check in using NFC
I'm doing the math right.
cardless ID number.
Third,
Please check in using keypad, touchscreen, or NFC.
well, maybe.
More information available at goldentee.com. Time to check in, and you can use your phone.
28, 28, that's 6. 26, 26, yeah.
In, you can use your phone.
What's happening? Oh. So, yeah. 24 put me at
Golf. I'm looking forward to
132. 23 would put me at 21. 26 on Machu was just, that was more disturbing than that 28.
It's great to be here,
All right.
Jim.
Just so we put up a good score here.
Is about to
Should I'll be happy with a 25. You know, just kind of a conservative. It's not my favorite pin position. It's not too bad.
prepare to be
At
amazed.
least it's not. Oh, when it's like really close to the trap, where it's like, if you fire at the pin, then you go on. I just want to. Oh, I knew it. I hit it that straight. And it's just not enough clean swing conservative. I'm hoping for a lucky bounce.
Ready to
Be makeable. Oh, God. Ugh. This sucks. This sucks bad. I hate it when this hole's not. You know, it makes it tough for a quick chip.
put it in a good spot. That last
That
shot.
takes the fun out of it.
This one could be better.
And I go for a quick trip, and then I end up in the sand, and it's just like in a qualifier. I would never. I mean, if I was gonna do it, I would hit an 8-wood, like 9 clicks, maybe 10, but it gets so high in the air, even that little bit of wind would take it. It's just such a low percentage. I'd rather give this a good run. But all the expert quick chippers would have quick chipped that, and if they didn't make it, they were gonna, boy, it would have burned the edge. It is impressive to watch. And the way I quick chip my thumb is, it works for me, but hitting it, I don't come close to maxing it out, so my yardages are so much different. It makes such a big difference. And if I do try to max it out and use my palm and slam it, I lose my accuracy. I have such a hard time hitting it dead straight. So that's so impressive. Those guys that can do that, like Bryce and Derek, especially, how hard they can hit it. I can't believe how hard Bryce can thumb it. It's like a freak of nature. Hey, have we gone today? One thing.
Worked it in nicely there. Addressing the ball is golfer 1. Well, that'll work right on the green. Golfer 1 looking good. Play par 5, eagle. Team 11 is golfer 1.
Interesting. On that setup, I never fired that pin. I always aim for over here. That's just come up short and go in the water. Ooh. I just don't have the confidence in myself to be that precise. Some of those things the pros do, boy, they would fire at that. How precise they are through distances is something to behold. Especially with the curving in. I mean, if it's straight or something, we can figure that out. But oh my god, that is so bad. One thing about these courses, I don't know, they're just not set up for fulls like last year's courses. Because there were a lot of shots on a lot of holes. They were set up for fulls, and they're just not. And I can't imagine that was intentional. It's just the way it turned out. Okay, this is not my favorite win for this at all. Boy, I told myself I would play this like I would play the qualifier, which means a layup. But I have been experimenting with this, and One of the keys is to hit this as far left as possible, so where the rock starts to flatten out. And 5 wood. Let's see what happens. Oh, see, it hit the. Oh, that didn't work. I needed a bit higher club. Why did I hit a 5 wood? That's stupid. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I might not make the cut now.
Golfer 1 is ready to hit. Nice shot, just the right amount of bite. Golfer 1.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty tight. Oh, 9 after 8. Hurts my eyes.
Is about to tee off. From the fairway, a nice line. Perfect. Golfer 1, feeling the pressure of the yes, count it. It's in.
Oh, boy. This is going to be real close.
Ready.
So if I shoot a 23, it would be 131.
Golfer 1.
I hope 13 set up good.
That'll work. Showing some finesse now. Golfer 1, about to Golfer 1 between the markers.
Hmm.
On the green. Golfer 1 looking at a birdie. And there it is.
Picture of the song on the list, but I didn't know it. Silhouettes of You by Isaac Gracie. Must have heard that on a show or something. It's really fucking good.
It's golfer 1.
Alright. Don't fuck me. You know, sometimes when that 6 wood will hit those bushes, how infuriating is that? I don't know how, like when the pin's left and people go through that gap, the left gap. I hit the trees every freaking time. Alright, luckily, it's not what I have to worry about. Go in. My spidey senses are tingling. That means do the 7 degree. Kidding me? I would have bet any amount of money that was going. Any amount. Fuck. Wow. This isn't even that bad. I mean, during the qualifier, I was always myself, I would always lay up here. I don't like where the pin is, because it tends to give you a weird look sometimes. What am I looking at? 3 better. I mean, sorry, 3 off of that's 21. So I'll still be at 21. 15's an easy, no, hard. Eagle on 16, 22. And then I'd have to eagle, Jesus, to get a 23. I'm fucked. I have to eagle 2 holes out, including this one, to get to 23. But the mercy of hole 18. Oh well, alright. I'm not putting all this thought into it like I'm actually. But it makes good practice if you really are playing like you're. I think that's. That didn't. Usually that hits that and comes so far that way. Oh, fuck me. I'm so fucked. Usually it hits the fairway and bounces to the right. Oh, I'm so fucked. Alright, let's make magic happen. Gotta hit this hard too. God. There's the hole. I'm just talking to myself, giving myself motivational pep talk. Because they're dry. Fuck. Oh well. I would be playing in the purple bracket. Woo-wee. This is one of our scores I've shot in this course in a while. Mm. I'm not high percentage on that hole.
You need a runner here. Golfer one, a good birdie out.
20. I can still get 23. I did my math wrong on that, so I could have gotten. I should have. I was doing my math wrong or something. I still get 23. That way clean out. I do not eagle hole 18 very often, no matter how easy the look. It's
Our sitting sweet.
fucking infuriating.
Never up, never down. Golfer one, trying to sink this and move on. Ready to tee off. It's golfer one.
Alright, I've seen worse. I've seen better. Oh, this is pretty fucking good. I could play that with backspin. Oh, blow tee.
That spin stopped the momentum. Golfer one, now putting.
Don't fuck me, putt. Oh my god.
Golfer one.
I knew it. I miss that putt. This green fucks with my head because it's uphill with turbo. And I just talked myself out of that. Oh, and this was doable. Well. Sorta. I don't think it'll get there. No, fuck no, it won't get there. And I think a 3-wood hits. I don't know if it'll get over that tree. And fuck it. Nothing I can do now. Let's pull it out. Come on, let's pull it out. Yep, hit the tree. Unbelievable. No, it's not unbelievable. I completely believe it. Oh well. Oh well.
Golfer one.
Oh my god, a 20. I remember that's been a long time since I shot a fucking 20 on that course. So what I do is I went 26, 20, 26, 26, 28, 28. Shot a 130. No, that can't be right. Oh, was I doing the math completely wrong this whole time? No, I'm doing that wrong. 2-8. No, 128. Yeah. Nah. Oh well. Alright. Bonus. bonus material. I'm not ending with that score.
Time to check in.
I could just say, tell Steve, there was a machine malfunction. I need to replay Gunnison, Steve.
Course is in perfect condition for today's round. Jake, this is going to be a great day of golf.
I remember one year,
Golf for one is
I think it was the year at the Westgate. Not recently. This is that year where they had like I can't even swear it was at the Westgate. It was like I didn't know anyone, and
massive tee shot.
I don't think I was qualifying. I think it was like the night before. You remember in the year with like there was that play-in to get to the Worlds. Like there was like 8 people, and I remember Jeff Fordall was there. I don't know, but anyway, Mouth had for whatever reason was qualifying by himself the night before everyone else qualified, if I remember correctly, or the night after, or something. He was qualifying by himself. If memory serves, he might have been playing with one other person. But anyway, every shot he was like, "This trackball's fucked up," and he played like a round and a half in or something. He had missed a putt. It wasn't like the ball was going 2 feet. He was just, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, and I don't know the exact things of it. But he talked them in, brought the people over to run it, and somehow they came over, swapped, and let him replay the whole first round over again. So we got to see the same course he had just played in the same look. I was like, man, I don't know who that guy is, but he's got major clout. I was such a newbie, so I was like, this guy's loud and intimidating. And then I met him, when I got to know him, I was like, I like Mouth. He's guy's a character. So many characters. The character, he's a good way. Everyone's unique in this game. I like that. All right. That's almost just a full shush. I'm gonna try it. Boom. What? I can't believe that didn't go in. I can't believe that didn't go in. Don't quote me that Mouth got to replay that whole round. That's the way I remember it. I know he had to restart something. I just don't know if it was maybe it was middle of the first round, but it was it's definitely some special favors going on. I don't think that was the year where it was like you didn't have to do anything to qualify. You just had to. No, you had to play 50 games in the space of like 6 months. And you signed up and go, and there were like 400 people showed up. That was nonsense. Absolute nonsense. $30,150. I don't think that'll get up. This is conservative. I guess there's a full-ish type shot in there somewhere, but it's not a 15-mile-an-hour wind. I don't know. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. You know what? I watched all that Dallas stream, and I really didn't see many fulls. Not like last year. There's fulls like all over the place. It's a shame that these courses weren't set up that way. I'm sure, I know they don't go and say, let's not set up fulls. They're not. There's no way Jim's designing courses like that. I think it's just the luck of the. He just designs the whole, you know. And then if players find how to do it a certain way, they're going to do it. Oh, that's a good shot. Holy shit.
Golfer 1, lining up from below sea level.
Oh. I cannot believe.
Golfer 1 is at the tee. Well, there's a whole lot left on that drumstick, Peter. Golfer 1 with a look at eagle. Great shot. That's a mile. Golfer 1 is at the tee. Nice. Right in the fairway. Golfer 1 now. Already at the tee is golfer 1.
Yeah. Same shit. I'm gonna try it again. God almighty.
Not the desired result. The rough will have an impact here.
Seems before. I don't know why I'm not doing it. 3 wood there. Oh, I know what I was gonna say a long time ago. It infuriates me that they don't have the create your own course, or whatever the fuck it's called. That it's not active until the end of this season, or maybe the next season, or something. It is absurd. I mean, they're just giving away money. 'Cause the only people that are going to use that are people that have home editions. And instead of playing for free like I'm doing right now, I'd be playing and paying what do they charge? 50 cents to create a course? Or 50 cents to play it because it's a invite. It's like, why? What good do they have to do? And it's not like it's not active. Like, what does waiting a full season have to do with it? Like, it makes 0 sense. And like people have said, they're like, yeah, it's going to be, they turn it on right when no one needs it anymore. When everyone's seen all the shots tons of time. It's so ridiculous. Like I would have this. I would pay to have play this hole 18 times in a row. Yeah. And I know you could do it on casual and do it. But the thing with casual, and I haven't been on the casual in a long time, but I don't think there's a 7 degree. So if it's a shot that you want to play with a 7 degree, then, there's certain clubs that you wouldn't be able to use. But this hole, I could go in casual and just hit mulligan over and over again. I just been too lazy to do it. But still, to have to do a course and just have the 4 toughest holes over and over again. Come on, IT, do better. Or explain to if it's not possible for some. I know it's possible. That's why they don't say anything. But there's a reason. They're sitting around thinking of a reason, and someone somewhere that has power, that be, said, we shouldn't when we release the new courses, we need to hold off the creative course. That's going to be, they think it's an unfair advantage. What? Anyone can do it. Or we don't have the programming. Bullshit, you don't have the programming. It's in the programming. Just turn it on. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy, but I guarantee it can be done. I know there's nothing special changing over there when the second season of Tease comes out. It's fucking ridiculous. Come on, IT. I love you guys and I love your game, but sometimes you just gotta just do better or explain. The best thing that has happened though to IT, as far as us players, is hiring Travis. That guy is fantastic, and he answers questions and he gets back to you. Unlike Kevin, man, I love you as a dude, and you're a cool guy. You're a lot of fun to hang out with, but I don't know. You just didn't answer questions. It's pretty simple ones. That I thought that was your main job, a marketing director. Isn't that your term? Or I don't know what your job title is now, but Travis is on the ball when it comes to that and keeping us informed and answering to the best of his ability. I appreciate it. He gets back to people in the post in a timely manner, and that goes a long way. People really respect that. All right. Huh.
Golfer one with this to make.
No, everyone else didn't have problems with that hole.
Golfer one is lining up.
Too much power on that one. This one's got some rotation.
Golfer one lines it up.
Oh, this is a bad round too. Only one better than I was.
Golfer one is lining up.
That's about had mistakes.
Great lines help make great shots, Jim.
Get in.
Bombed the hole.
Kevin, I want to know why that didn't go in. Answer me.
What a short game makes it look easy. Let's turn to the tee shot of golfer one.
Stop, drop, and back up.
Golfer
good shot.
That's
Good shot.
in. Golfer one, lining up a par.
Ah,
This
this is terrible.
with the ball on the tee, it's golfer one.
Oh no, that's not gonna get there. And the 5-wood's gonna hit those bushes. I think every time, a lot of times when I hit those, and I'm really offset. I don't think this has a chance of anything good. Maybe I can get through this way with the 5-wood. Oh, that looks pretty small, doesn't it? Straight through. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, I got over.
You don't get paid
Oh.
for the yard.
There's a spinner. Golfer one, feeling the golfer one is about to tee off.
Okay. Well, already did my stupid. I was like, oh, I'm playing the qualifier. I'm like, no, you're already in the purple bracket, my man. I kind of wanted a shot unless you keep playing it.
Golfer one.
That's why I don't like the pin there, because it makes this so offset. Because you can't, no matter where you put it, you can't see the pin. Ooh, that's a good shot.
It's on, and it's far from the hole.
It's not one of my strong suits, just hitting this, that little gap. I missed that.
Golfer one is ready.
See that pin? It looks like it's on the left. No, far right. I'm saying that like that's gonna increase my chances of. Oh yeah, well that's. I got this shot down. I do not. That's it. Please stop. Please stop. Oh my god.
Shorter club in the bag.
I'm not firing at that under any circumstance.
Nice job. Right on the green.
How much easier is that flop shot to make? These little bailout shots. God. Hard to make them, but good bailouts.
At the tee, golfer one.
Okay.
Let's watch golfer one. From the good start.
Come on.
Ooh, that was.
Golfer 1.
If I'd have hit that hill first, I think that would have been long or something. I don't know. So, you know, sometimes when you go back and forth, you just don't even process the numbers. I'm like, wait, what did that say? This is gonna fucking turbo on me. Hey. Yeah, this happened to me last round. I'll be in the main.
Golfer 1 is on the tee.
Even if I got par.
Safe.
Pretty good, Woodson. Pretty good.
Maybe a bumpy ride. That's one way of
All right.
things up.
That's the way I was supposed to finish. That would have been 134. So not. Even that's not good. I mean, it's all right, but usually average. Probably average in like a 137, I guess. Depending on the setup, though. Sometimes it's really. All right. Let's see. It's amazing when I play a cycle how often there's just like one course I butcher. And the ones of us now. See if there's anything else to do. Got some invites, but they're all old courses, and I like to practice those because I never play them. So you guys aren't gonna want to watch me practice old courses. Well, you might. I don't know. It's the daily. Gunnison for $30. No, I'm not gonna do it. Let's see what the courses are. I don't have many on here right now. 4 or 5 or something. Juniper, Coral, Alpine. Oh, only 4. Rocky. Coral. I can't remember Coral at all. I'm gonna practice Coral. Oh, get out of here. Come on. Get out of here. Am I gonna start a course if I... Let's see if I can cancel out of it. Ah, fuck. No, I can't cancel. Don't I have to pay for it? Motherfucker. Alright. That's me butcher, Rocky. What did I play on this? I played Cosmos, right? Yeah. Well, hopefully it remembers my Teton. This must be the clubs I use. Yeah, sure. That's the only reason it would be on that. I'm pretty sure I play Cosmos. Oh, that's positive I do. Alright. I mean, it's shit. This was only 4 months ago I was playing this. I just don't remember it. I mean, I remember it, but you know. They'll be. Guess I could have hit a 7-degree there.
Golfer 1 stands at the ball.
Oh yeah, I don't have to pay for it because you already pay. You have to pay for it to accept it. Ugh. Really get off my. Really dialed in here, aren't I? Go in if you want. Ah, I remember. I remember in St. Louis last year in the main first round I played Luna on this course. I shot a 30. I was all tickled with myself when he shot 31. Oh, I don't have a 4-wood. This should be choice.
Golfer 1 trying to sink an eagle putt.
That's exactly why I picked Rocky instead of those other ones. I was like, just in case I forget if I how to back out of the screen, at least it'll be a course I've played recently.
That's right there.
Golfer 1 looking. Golfer 1 is at the tee.
Oh, I want to go up top, but I don't know if it gets there. It's close, isn't it? Should go. Okay. Oh yeah.
Do you like blues or do you prefer brown?
48. What is that, like rough?
Safe on the cushion. Golfer 1 Miami Gardens a putt.
Excuse me while I grab a refreshing beverage.
Golfer 1 between the markers.
For you non-drinkers out there, or drinkers that choose to occasionally drink something without alcohol, never had these before? Izzy, at least that's the way I say it. IZZE. They are fucking delicious. Our grocery store carries them, but a lot of times I order them on Amazon, and they have all these different flavors. But it says flavored juice beverage blend from concentrate with other natural flavors. So it's not like LaCroix or other ones. I mean, it's just sparkly juice, but like they don't add, it's sweet, but they don't add sugars. It's not overly sweet. Let's see if they add. I think the sugars are just from the concentrate and this is includes 0% added sugars, but it's still sweet because it tastes like fruit juice, but it's sparkling. They're so good. This blackberry one's the best. It is so choice. Man, it's so fucking good. They have a bunch of different flavors, but blackberry is my favorite. I like cherry lime. Cherry lime's hard to find. I get it online. they don't carry my stores, but they have mango. Mango's good. Clementine, apple. I don't know what else. Ooh-wee. Stop. Thank you. Sounded like, talking about those idiots, it sounded like you watch a YouTube video where the guys all of a sudden they start talking about their product that's sponsored them. I hate that shit. Especially when I pay for the YouTube Premium. It's supposed to be ad-free and they just start verbally giving me ads. Fuck you. But I still watch them. Damn it. I would tell you one of my favorite podcasts. I watch religiously every week. If y'all didn't know that this guy had one, is Daniel Tosh. Everyone knows who he is on Tosh Show. It is fantastic, and he doesn't interview like famous people. It's been going for a year and a half. His very first guest was his wife's gynecologist. It's this gay guy. It was awesome, but it's like a real interview. And he has so many cool people in there and interesting, but it's, of course, it's funny, but it's not like Tosh Show where it's, you know, it's stupid humor, you know, it's like it's a real interview and they talk about what the person does and stuff, but it's fantastic. It airs every Tuesday, and it's just called Tosh Show. It's not called Daniel Tosh. It's called Tosh Show. Yeah, highly recommended. Go in. Oh. And each episode's like an hour long, so it's not, you know, it's not like watching Joe Rogan's. It's go like 3 hours long. And I don't take all the guests on there, you know, they're kind of hit or miss. I just kind of look at them. I think one of my favorite Joe Rogan guests I ever saw was Jewel. Man, that chick, I mean, I always liked her music from back in the day, but she is an interesting and smart, cool chick, and boy, she's got a hell of a story. How she started, and then how she made all this money, and how her mom, who became her manager, like stole all of her money. I mean, it seems like that happens a lot of stars, but it was a really good one. And Josh Brolin was really good. And now I've got podcasts on my mind now.
Starts off with a fine drive here.
It's funny how you play shots in your brain, like it could be so long and you just remember it. Like I remember that shot. The first time I glanced at it, I was like, oh, I could just smooth hit this about 104. And just before then, my brain said, nope, this is one that you hit like 135. And I just, you know, the instinct kicks in, like remembering it from playing it so much. Especially when it's one of the really, like the older courses you haven't played in forever. You like, if you start to think about it, you're like, I don't remember what to do here. But then, like, sometimes your instinct, all of a sudden, like, if you don't think too much, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah. It's It's cool when that happens.
Golfer 1 is at the tee.
Holy shit, that was almost right in the water. That would have sucked my ass. I can't. Nope. Nope. I don't know. Give away my whole out.
Lining it up. It's golfer 1.
Oh, well played.
Golfer 1 trying to drop this putt. Golfer 1 is lining up.
He's a little closer, Jim.
Golfer 1 makes a putt.
Some reason the music
That's
stops.
an eagle. Golfer 1 is lining up.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Oh. It sucks when they do this hole. It takes all the fun out of it. It's so much more fun when it's drivable.
There we go.
That's why I put a 7-degree in my bag on this hole.
Nicely here.
205. Yeah, why not?
Ooh, that was close.
Golfer 1 is putting. Golfer 1 is teed up and ready to hit. You can stop a train with that backspin. Golfer 1, a possibility.
He's got a strong wind in his back. Should see some added distance here.
Oh boy. Ugh. Well, shit. I don't know if that gets over the distance. That not gonna work. God, that's. I don't think that does it. Even if I got around, I don't think it. I think it comes out a hair short. I also think it'll hit that fucking thing. God, I don't remember this look. Okay. Huh. I think this might work. Just let that 100 distance. I think I hit that. Go. Alright. At least I'm putting. Oh, that's terrifying. Up to, right, 1, 2. That's not right. Oh, man, that's gonna fucking turbo on me. I don't want that. Boom. Fuck yeah. I don't even know who I'm playing against, but I had to make up a stroke there. This hole could have been so much cooler if all of these rock things were gullies instead of funnels. Especially for hole, what is this, 16? 15? Why Jim made this very standard? 180. I'm having a bit of a brain cramp here. I feel like there was some shot that you would put it over here with that wind. But I'm just going to do the standard tried and true. Oh, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, folks. Remember, this next hole can be a bitch. So this is only set up for 28? Oh, because that one hole wasn't drivable. And because I had a hole out and made a mistake, and that's it. Oh, fuck me. Oh, wee. Well, this is going to be something to behold. Man, I used to have a foot bet when they put the tee back over there. That's why I had a 4-bird, because it was money. You can't do that punch shot here, unfortunately. Alright, just gonna have to play some good golden tee. God bless America. I don't see it. It's not gonna get there no matter how hard I hit it. I don't remember seeing it like this. That is good golden tee right there. That's good video golf is what that is. I'm very pleased with that. There's a full in here somewhere. God, I'm scared of the distance. Scared of that distance. This just feels safer. Stop. Where are you going? Oh my god! I was telling myself, at least I'm not in the water. Jesus Christ. Guess I should have played it full, or I should have just hit that shot better. Ugh, that's gonna cost me $5, I bet. Alright. That helps. That helps. That was a nice drop they gave me on that. I wonder if that ended. Although it usually takes a while to show. Well. Oh, he hadn't played yet. Oh well. Alright. Thanks for watching. The 3 people that probably tuned into this. Yeah. But anyway, enjoy talking to no one and everyone all at once. You guys be good. Catch you down the road. Thanks for watching.